Hi friends, today we shall learn about pH indicators and its use in our day-to-day life. So what are indicators? An indicator is a compound that will change color in the presence of an acid or a base. So what is an indicator, children? An indicator is a compound that will change color in the presence of an acid or a base. Some common indicators are litmus paper, universal indicator, methyl orange and phenolphthalein. So what is pH? pH stands for potential hydrogen and is a measure of how many H plus ions are there in a solution. So pH is the potential hydrogen and is a measure of how many hydrogen ions are there in a solution. The more H plus ions, the lower the pH will be. You all understood, children? The more the H plus ions, the lower the pH will be. So pH describes how acidic or basic an aqueous solution is, where a pH below 7 is acidic and a pH greater than 7 is basic and the pH 7 is considered as neutral. If we see the pH scale chart, towards the left side, that is 0, we see high H plus ion concentration, which shows acidic nature. And if you see towards the right side, that is 14, low H plus concentration, which shows basic nature. Once again, children, you have to remember, if you see the pH scale chart, towards the left, that is 0, has high H plus concentration, which is acidic in nature. And if you move towards the right side, that is 8 to 14. 8 to 14, you can see low H plus concentration, which shows basic nature. This you have to remember, children. And 7 is considered as neutral. So pH describes how acidic or basic an aqueous solution is. Where a pH below 7, children, below 7, that is 6 to 0 is acidic in nature, or 0 to 6 we call it as acidic nature. And the pH greater than 7, that is from 8, if you consider from 8 to 14, it is basic in nature. What are universal indicators, children? The universal indicators consists of a mixture of dyes which changes its color in different pH solution. It is a mixture of dyes which changes its color in different pH solution. We can use the universal indicator to tell us the approximate pH of a solution. For example, you can take universal indicator. If the pH is from 0 to 3, it shows red color. pH is 4 to 6, it shows orange or yellow color. And pH is 7, it shows green color. pH is 8 to 10, dark green color. pH is 10 to 14, purple color. For methyl orange indicator, if the pH is 0 to 3, it shows orange to red, children. And pH is 4 to 14, orange to yellow. And if phenolphthalein, if you take, if the pH is 1 to 9, it remains colorless. You all understood, children? For phenolphthalein indicator, if the pH is 1 to 9, it remains colorless. If the pH is 10 to 14, colorless to pink. You know, children, the term pH was first described by Danish biochemist Søren Peter Lorentz Sørensen in the year 1909. pH is an abbreviation for power of hydrogen, where P is short for the German word for power, potence, and H is the element symbol for hydrogen. Now we shall see how is this pH useful in our day-to-day life, children. Human body as a whole don't have a particular pH. Different parts of our body have different pH values. The pH of saliva, blood and spinal fluid is 7.4 approximately. The pH of a gastric juice in the stomach range from 1.5 to 3.5. The high acidic level in the stomach helps to break the proteins in our food into amino acids, which are building blocks of our body cells. The pH levels in human vagina is approximately 4.3. The pH of human uterus range from 6.6 to 7.6. Then How is the pH in our stomach, children? So in our digestive system, if you see, the hydrochloric acid produced in our stomach helps the digestion of food without causing harm to the stomach. But the amount of acid goes beyond a certain limit due to indigestion, pain and irritation are created in the stomach. So in order to neutralize the effect of excess acid, a mild base called antacid is usually taken. So a mild base called antacid is taken, that is magnesium hydroxide, or we call it as milk of magnesia, which is usually used as antacid and neutralizes the acidic concentration in the stomach. Then how is the pH in case of soil? So pH of soil. Plants grow only in soils that have a definite pH range. So highly acidic soils are treated with quicklime or calcium carbonate to reduce its acidity. So highly acidic soils are treated with quicklime or calcium carbonate to reduce its acidity. pH is the cause for tooth decay, children. So tooth decay starts when the pH of the mouth is lower than 5.5. So when the pH of the mouth is lower than 5.5, tooth decay causes. So the bacteria present in the mouth produces acids by degradation of the sugar and food particles remaining in the mouth after eating. The best way to prevent this is to clean the mouth after eating food and using toothpaste, which are generally basic. For cleaning the teeth can neutralize the excess acid and prevent tooth decay. You all understood, children? So you have to remember, children, how pH is used in a day-to-day life and what is pH or what are pH indicators. You all understood, children? See you in the next video. Thank you.